Who churned?
Welcome
Who
back.
churned the meat?
Welcome back to Couch Forest. Who churned it? That's what this episode will be called. Who done churn it?
Is that what this game's about? I'm gonna make a point-and-click adventure game called Who Churned It.
Oh yeah, there's a game in front of us, by the way.
No, there's not. What the fuck is this game?
I've been vaguely following along with it. Your armor is yellow.
It's because I have the... Okay, so very few armor sets actually change your appearance. It's the ones with the little pink sparklies matched together. This is to make me look like the protag from Dragon Quest VIII, I think. I don't know the number.
Cute.
I don't know why I start with it either. I haven't...
Can we get mass destruction as the combat theme?
Holy hell, dude!
You ever think about how your character could easily butcher everybody in this town in probably a very short amount of time?
Look at this dweeb. I could chop him in half.
Hi, I like your sword. Can I hold it?
I like the idea that I give it to him and he falls over. Fuck! Take it!
It weighs more than him. Oh, this is so pretty. I like it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I thought the game looked good, Seville.
You better.
I just thought even the water's really pretty. This looks great.
She's pretty. This lady right here, I think.
Oh yeah. She looks concerned.
Let's talk to her.
That big
Swanky!
Swanky.
I mean, swanky's a word. I don't know why.
Well, he's vulgar. He probably like.
Do you think he sold a red orb to get it?
They were bidding on this house, and she was like, "I'll take it for this much." And then he bid more than her, and then he got it, and then flashed her his dick, and now she's mad about it.
You know, I know what. That's kind of funny because I know why. I understand what that house is and stuff. So it's like picturing this fat oaf just like lift down his pants, show her his nutsack, and be like, "Check this shit out," and then just run back into the house.
I really love the setting of this. It's very British.
Oh, every town in this game has a different accent.
That's the funniest one I've heard all
Sorry?
Every single town has a different accent. So like this town is British. The next town
Clear off, will you?
is
We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
it's Elvish.
Ooh, that pointy ear bastard.
The next one's Darwinian.
Yeah.
The one after that is my personal favorite,
What's that?
Eldritch Horror.
You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Yeah, you talk to Cthulhu, and he's like,
Do you mind?
They're all.
Wow.
You know, I can't remember the order of the towns, so don't take that as like racist jokes towards whatever race. I think the third town's actually Italian or something. I don't remember.
being a guard in a castle seems like it'd be kind of a chill hang.
Look at their helmets. They can't see.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You don't need to see when you have a helmet on, dude.
You're
Haven't
right.
you played Dark Souls? The people in that game just fucking whole R1. That's
How
the
much
game.
is this game?
60
Don't say
smacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a JRPG, so I'm gonna go with the big old 6
Also,
right
it came
there.
out. It came out like last month.
That's cool.
I could just game share it to you.
How are you playing it?
What do you mean?
Oh, on Steam on your computer.
Yes, on your computer book.
Right.
Is this? No, it's not. I'm looking for recipes because I didn't do this the first time I came through here. I'm also
Rekite.
smashing pods. Let me think.
You're the Dragon Quest expert here. Don't ask us for anything.
Let me think. Alright, I'm done.
Alright. See, I remember in Dragon Quest Monsters, you would capture them like Pokemon, and then you would fight with them, and that was pretty cool. Sorry, I said that.
What? I just didn't reply because I wanted to know if this was a recipe book, because I'm actually interested because I didn't explore this place at all when I first played it. This is all just new to me, so I'm like kind of taking it in, seeing if there's any recipe books.
I see.
Look, a tiny. It's got red eyes.
Spooky.
Hands off, urchin.
Urchin.
I won.
I'm looking through all the monsters from DQM Joker. They're pretty cool.
I like.
Metal Slime Knight was always my favorite.
Ooh, those are in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all of the monsters are just reused every single game.
Yeah.
They add upon it though, I think. But like, usually every monster that's in the last one's in this one. So it's like, is the rule, I think.
Who do you get as party members in this one? Do you just meet people and they're like, I'm gonna be friends? Is that how that works?
I mean, I could tell you the names of all of them.
Well, I don't need to know that much.
There's 7.
7?
No, so the idea... Okay, so you haven't been paying attention. This mark on my hand means I'm the reincarnation of the Luminary, which is like the hero, whatever. And all of them are like, we're dedicated to the Luminary. Also, you're gonna have to edit this part out, because I have to use the bathroom really bad all of a sudden. And
Me too.
I need to go.
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah. You're gonna have to edit this shit out, sorry.
I'm still here. I'm looking at some fucking wallpaper setups that people have going on, and this guy linked his wallpaper, and it is just a direct link to an N hentai dojin. You know, while we're on the subject of Wyatt and Siegel aren't here, so I'm gonna dick around. I like Sans and Fortnite, and yeah, I do the default dance every morning whenever I wake up, and I have Undertale open all the time to inflate my Steam hours, and yeah, that's about it. You know, Austin, I just want to tell you that right now, whenever you're listening to this clip, if we're not in a call, I'm definitely jerking off. Hey Wyatt, Austin's not back yet,
Okay.
so say some shit that Austin has, because Austin watches all these back.
Right.
So say something to him. I already said like 3 things.
Well, one, I think it's weird how you take your pants all the way off when you shit. And and also, I like what you did with your shower curtains. I think they're pretty cool.
That's so much better than anything that I said.
The world may never know.
Seal, did your mom get some new china? Because it looks really nice.
What the fuck is with China?
I don't know, man. Okay, hang on. Define China.
I mean, like, I know what it is, but
I know, but I'm looking at the etymology.
no one ever eats off of it.
Oh, China is another name for porcelain.
Oh, like they're just the same thing?
Yeah, like the Wikipedia page, like for China, under the disambiguation for China, there's like China, like places that are called China, films that are called China, music that's called China, and then there's other uses, and it's China material or porcelain.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Control F China? Redirected from China.
Wow, we are really going down the rabbit hole.
Definitions vary. Porcelain can be divided into 3 main categories: hard paste, soft paste, and bone china.
Neither. Well, none of those sound super pleasant.
I don't know. I'm more of a soft paste kind of guy. Let's see. Porcelain also is referred to as china or fine china in some English-speaking countries, as it was first seen in imports from China.
Huh.
That's about as much etymology as I'm gonna get.
I'll take it.
I want to learn how to read the little pronunciation, like the phonetic alphabet, as it were.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, hooked on phonics.
And then I want to like just like type, and then just every once in a while replace a word with its phonetic spelling, and just have a keyboard that I type that has that alphabet.
That would be.
Hang on. Phonetic alphabet. I spelled phonetic wrong. This is a good start already.
Nice. This is why we need a phonetic keyboard.
Yeah.
Hi, we're back.
Couch Forest.
I had to shit
Dragon Quest?
I had to shit myself.
Yeah, he had to leave to walk into the bathroom and not take his pants off and just shit his pants and then come back.
It's really warm.
Of all the sensations you're experiencing from shitting yourself, that's the primary one.
Well, once the warmth goes, it'll be itchy.
Can you not take your sword out in these towns?
No.
Because I was gonna say, if you could, it would be goddamn infuriating to watch you pick all these up and drop them like a savage.
That's how I do things.
Oh, look at that feathered cap.
Look at his fucking dukes. Look at his highs.
Yeah. What were we talking about before we left to go pee?
I don't know. I'm just really happy to play this game with you guys. I can't wait till Wyatt gets to see some of the monster names. So I'm gonna try to do the rest of this as fast as possible.
The only monster I remember from DQM, I remember Metal Slime Knight because he was my favorite, and I remember Atlas because he was my second favorite. And that's pretty much it, other than like the regular slime dude, like the little blue guy.
Well, there's a character in this game called Lump Wizard,
Oh.
and I want you to know what he looks like.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the Lump Wizard.
There's a lot of
We're going to
really
experience it
fucking,
soon?
like, they're all named like what they look like, right? So like, as you get further, the weirder the designs get, the funnier the names get.
Some of these guys have actual crosses on their helmets. Is this biblical canon? Is biblical canon the law in this game?
Welcome to Heliodor Castle.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. I hope there's a monster that's just Jesus. And he,
So I'm gonna, sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna skip all this. Viewer, what happens is they think because you are the sign of like, oh, I'm gonna defeat the evil. They think that because you are here, that evil will come. So if they kill you, there won't be an evil that needs stopping because you aren't in the world, so it doesn't need to combat you or something. So they just try to kill you and your entire village, and that's what they're gonna go do now. And you're gonna get thrown in jail, and I'm just gonna mash through the cutscenes because
that's a pretty cool story idea, though. Man, this game seems pretty fucking sick.
I like it a lot.
This guy's a... I hope you get to kill him. Whoa.
Okay, I don't. This guy is.
Why is he doing that Dark Souls gesture?
Know this.
Very good.
And White.
Did you?
They're
Yeah,
gonna
it
call us
seems
the
so
Shadow
weird.
Being or the Dark One or some shit like that for the rest of the game. So just... I need to get all this shit done fast. We gotta get to the Lump Wizard before we get off.
Well, don't compromise the quality of the video game. Alright.
I'm playing it.
Yeah, but the audience is watching it.
Well,
They want
they can go buy it. If they
to make sure they can watch it instead of play it, because why else would you watch a Let's Play? We're not funny.
I guess that's also true.
What if the door locked while they were all in the cell, and then you were all in the cell together, and you were just all fucked?
Well, I mean, if I want to go watch a game, I watch a no commentary playthrough so I can be immersed. I'm gonna be immersed.
Those are few and far between, I've found anymore. It's kind of sad.
By then,
There's some fucking freaks that still make them.
You can find him for a lot of games.
Yeah, you can find long plays of old games. I think that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Like, I remember there was some point-and-click adventure game with like really awful voice acting, and like the main character was just like a sexist asshole, but like kind of in a funny way, like in the way that Johnny Bravo is funny. I forget what it was called though.
Will you keep
It was called like Chunky Horror.